Okay, day 5 is on basically a bunch of random topics put together. We'll be talking about Venn diagrams, set notation, intersections, unions, and complements. So, topic A is going to be about Venn diagrams. And if you use Venn diagrams to solve these types of problems, it makes it so much easier for you to solve. So, for example, let's look through number 1. The students in a physical education class all belong to either the basketball team or to the tennis team or are not on either team. So if 15 students are on the basketball team, 18 students are on the tennis team, 11 students are on both teams, and 14 students are not on either of the two teams, how many students are in the class? So here's the thing, you guys. This 15 students on the basketball team also includes some students who are on basketball and tennis and the tennis team. So it's possible for us to have some overlapping values. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a Venn diagram to see where each number falls so that we can sort our information so we can figure out exactly how many people are just on the basketball team, how many are just on the tennis team, how many are on both, how many are on none, how many are there altogether. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw a box to represent the entire information. And usually what I like to do is I like to put the total in the corner. Okay? And then in this problem, we only have two options. You can either be on the basketball team or you can be on the tennis team. So that means that we're going to have two circles. So we'll have one circle for the basketball team. Okay, and I'm going to label this BB so I know it's basketball. Okay, and then we'll have another circle for the tennis team. Okay, and it says that 15 students are on the basketball team. That doesn't mean I'm going to put 15 here. That's wrong because this section right here means all the students who are only on the basketball team. This section means the students who are on basketball and tennis, and the full circle is going to add up to 15. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to put our 15 in the right spot, and our 15 should go right here, so we know that this is the total of 15 right here. And then it says that 18 students are on the tennis team, but that's for the full entire circle, all the way around, okay? But then we know that 11 students are on both teams. So if 11 students are on both teams, I can put it right in the middle right here. So what can I conclude from that? Well, if there's 15 students on the basketball team altogether and 11 are on both teams, then you will have 4 left over because 15 minus 11 is 4. Okay, and then if we have 18 students total on the tennis team and 11 on both, then you have 18 minus 11, which is 7 students who play tennis only. Okay, and then 14 students are on neither of the two teams, so I'm going to put this 14 on the outside right here because it doesn't fit into any of the two circles. So the question is, how many students are there in the class total? Well, we know that there are 4 students that play just basketball. And we also know that there are 7 students that just play tennis. And we know that there are 11 students that play both. And we know that there are 14 students who don't play either one. And by splitting it up into each one of these sections, I now don't have to worry about any numbers overlapping. I can't add the 15 and the 18 together because the 15 and the 18 include the 11 students who are on both teams. So I'm going to be counting the same students over and over again. So if I add all of my numbers together, I end up getting 36 is my total. Okay, so I will put 36 right in the corner right here. So that means I can answer the question, which is how many students are in the class. The answer is 36 students. Okay. All right, so now let's look at question number 2. In a survey of 400 teenage shoppers at Eastview Mall, so what I'm going to do first of all is I'm going to create my box to represent all of my information, and I already know my total. My total is 400, okay? 240 said that they shop at American Eagle, okay? So this is going to be American Eagle, and I know that there's a total of 240 right here, okay? 210 said that they shop at Hollister. All right, so I'm going to put another circle right here, and I'm going to say that this is Hollister and that there's 210 of these people. And then 90 say that they shopped in both stores. So I can put a 90 right here, okay? So that means that the number of people that shop just at American Eagle is 240 minus 90, which is 130, okay? And the number of people that shop just at Hollister is 210 minus 90, which is 120. And then I know that there's a total of 400. And then it says how many of the teenage shoppers surveyed did not shop at either store. So I don't know how many students here don't shop at either store, but I do know that it all adds up to 400 altogether. So I'm going to take the students who shop only at American Eagle, okay, or the teenagers that shop only at American Eagle, the teenagers that shop at both, the teenagers that shop only at Hollister, and then the teenagers that don't shop at either. I'll use a different color for this. So I'm going to say plus X. And I know that all together, that's going to be our total of 400. So that's going to equal 400. Okay? And then all you need to do is combine your like terms. So this combines together to give me 360 plus X equals 400. So that means that X is 40. So the answer to this question is that 40 teenagers do not shop at either store.